And here we go, another episode called "What did we get? What did I get myself into?" This here is a T34 from Ace. As you can tell, it's been sitting around for a few years. Dad recently passed away. We purchased this at a yard sale back in 1998, 99, somewhere in that area. Anyways, he built it. It sat around for a few years. And then I went ahead and put the motor in, if you want to call that an engine. I've peeled some of the corrosion away, and it's a Royal 45. Couldn't even remember what motor I put in, what engine I put into it. So anyways, on this, we're going to just see what we can do with it. I'm going to clean it up. We're going to try to revive the motor. That's going to be probably the most of this series here. So I think I'll start by taking it off, and then we'll start... Had some ideas about maybe putting some, dunking it in a bath of transmission fluid, WD-40, doing the old crock pot treatment. I got a crock pot down there on the floor. I can put it in antifreeze and soak it overnight, or as long as it takes to get some of this corrosion off. It's sat in a pretty deep basement for quite some time, so let's see how this goes. I'll start by taking the motor apart here, and we'll see what kind of damage we got inside to see if it can even be saved. So, anyways, if it'll sit here on my workbench, there we go. That'll work. Size. It's probably the one sitting here on my workbench. That ain't gonna do it. I'm part of the hobby, spending 10 minutes doing something and 20 minutes looking for the tool you need. Yeah, not happening. Let me get back to you here in a minute when I find the right wrench. Alright, here we go. I forget. Sometimes I forget to buy this stuff. Not this from Tractor Supply. Maybe it is Metric. I kind of remember this being a pain in the butt because the muffler bolts are inboard. If they'll even break free. Because they're so dang rusty. Look at that, just corrosion galore. I don't know. It's pretty bad. I need to get this engine out so I can dunk it. I don't know, the airframe's all dirty. Is not in very bad shape. It just needs cleaned up. See if I can just pull the motor mount off. Oh man, crusty. I don't know what we got going on inside here. Well, the foam is still foam. Tank out. This is not being fun. Usually this is the quick part, taking the damn motor off, but I think I felt the line nut turn. I've been in there for a very long time. Looks like it's almost swollen. Let's go for broke, and when you're reviving old planes like this, it's usually not a bad idea to pull the tank and either rebuild it. You know what kind of tank you got. You got a D-bro or something. You get, this one not even in the damn picture. What am I doing here? There's not a lot of room that I can get you in here to get that tank out. And it looks like as if it's swollen. I don't really particularly care about the tank. I can always put a nip in that if I need to. Yes, I'm using a razor saw. I want a saw to get my tank out because I can't get fingers on it. Wow. Might need to get the open the hole up a little bit. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to put a new firewall on it. Oh, it's got more dent than what I thought it did. Well, I'll tell you, yeah, boy, did not see that coming. Well, I guess this is going to be more of a rebuild than I thought it was going to be. Try to save as much as this as I possibly can. Wow. That's just... Let's see if I can get down here. Wow. I think that tank was put in there before the firewall was put on. I'll have to recover some of it. We got some mold up into the fuselage side. I don't know if you can see that or not. We got some work to do. Anyways, the whole purpose of this video was to do something with this engine. I mean, look at the rusty bolts back there, line nuts. I'm gonna get my gun out. It's up here. I'm going to switch the blade out. Try to remember to stay in the camera here. There we go. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Little alarm. Okay, got all those cut off. Never seen such a bad check this one out. So anyways, I need to get a bucket here. I think I think the biggest thing to do here is just to get rid of the corrosion, get some liquid in it. Get you a better view here. Yep, there's the Royal emblem. You can't even make out the 45 on the other side. Obviously, carburetor's pretty gummed up. Motor's locked up. I did stick a flashlight down inside there, and remarkably, from what I can tell, the piston and sleeve don't look too terribly bad. It's just getting all this off so we can get the muffler off. So let me go get a container and we'll dunk it in something, and I think tonight we'll start forming up a new firewall for it, and maybe fixing some of the crap up front. Show you how easy that is. Be right back with you. Alright, so I took a bottle and I chopped the top off of it. We'll set that down inside there best we can. And then I got a big old bottle of WD-40 here. and at least cover up the muffler bolts. Have a half chance of getting that loose tomorrow or next couple. See what it looks like in a couple hours and bring you in for a closer look. Sorry, I'm filming this with my phone. I'm not that sophisticated yet. So there you go. In the bath of WD-40. You see this guy over here? That's a Super Sportster 90. I'm doing a twin conversion on. I'll probably do some videos of that. I thought I'd start off with a fresh project though. So I think we'll take this, set it over here, and now I need to try to make a new firewall. And then I think we'll strip this back. Strip the covering back and see what we've got left for fuselage side. See how far back, if I gotta replace any of it. I think we're fine back to there's a firewall right here, so I think I will try to save as much of this paint. This is painted on the this old luster coat, painted over monocoat. What we got going on here? I could probably, if it'll clean up, I could probably match it with some scrap covering we got laying around. Sometimes that's the paint. You get little pieces like that. So what I like to do, and here's a helpful tip for you on how to strip planes down. Get your iron out, blow down over here. Heat it up a little. And then, look at this. It'll just come right off. You don't have to heat it up a lot. And obviously the blue, I don't remember Dad painting the fuselage, but maybe he doesn't. See how hard it gets again. Heat it up, peel. I can cut through it all the way. You want to try to not cut the balsa, just cut the covering. Oh yeah, look, we're pulling the, we have some damage up here. I really enjoy doing restoration projects. There's, you know, something about them that just taking something that probably wasn't that badly built. You repair a lot of airplanes. You don't get the vintage planes like you do anymore. Now look at that. That just peeled right up. Of course, I brought some wood with it because we got some wood damage going on here. I'm more focused on these sides. What do these sides look like? You know, we can clean all this up. I can replace that sheeting top and bottom. That is not a problem. I need the sides of the fuselage don't appear to be that bad. I got a little mildew in there. Might have to address that a little bit, but for the most part, that's the important part, is the sides. That's where the firewall glues onto. This is just cosmetic up here. There ain't nothing to it. So, you can take our saw here, and wherever my straight blade went. There we go again, looking for parts. There we go. Try to make kind of a, this tapers here, so it's going to taper there. So just going to take my straight edge, set it off to a straight as I can, make them work. And there's a stick up here that I do not want to get through, because that'll shore up my repair here. Just want a straight cut. Anyways, as you can see, you just keep working it, taking little bits at a time. I'll set the fuselage up on end here. Cut and peel it off. There we go. Now you can start to see. So anyways, that's how I do that.